This is now the 5-minute tarot for the 26th of February 2017. And today's card is the Fool. And I mentioned this yesterday when we looked at the Ace of Cups, because the Ace of Cups has this little cross enclosed in a circle. And so I mentioned that the 9 o'clock position, the noon position, the 12 o'clock position represent sunrise and noon, right? So in the Fool card in the Rider deck, we see the Fool. I mean, there's lots of bits and pieces going on in it, but I wanted to start with this. We see that the Fool is looking. Okay, you've got the. I don't know how to do it on screen because it's going to be reversed, but we've got 9 o'clock and we've got noon, right? And so the Fool is looking to the space or the time between sunrise and noon, right? So he's looking in the direction of sunrise. So the Fool can represent energy and enterprise and daring and the desire to do something new. And even though you've been involved in certain things, you want to sort of latch on to the energy that is there at the beginning of the day and ideally make the most of it. So maybe the Fool is somebody or represents somebody who has the chance to connect with something powerful, but doesn't make much effort. You know, you sort of coast along. Whereas if you are motivated and paying attention and you want to do things, you're going to get a boost. You're going to get a lot of help because you're sort of on the crest of the wave, so to speak. And the momentum of the moment or the momentum of the day and the energy itself is going to carry you along. Can be the Fool upright, because he's looking in the direction of sunrise. So he's taking advantage of the tremendous amount of energy that's there at the beginning of the day. And the goal is noon. And so we've got the white sun up there in the noon position in the back of the card. And we've got mountains in the background. And we're gradually going up like a graph. So it can be an indication that the path ahead is going, generally speaking, it's always going up, but there will be ups and downs on the way there. So the point of the Fool card can be to say to the questioner, what do you want? There ought to be some connection. You ought to have some idea, or it's good to have some idea of what this sun at noon represents for you. So think about what it is you actually want, or what you want to achieve, or what direction you want to go in, or what goal you want to fulfill. And if you can say what it is that you want, that gets you stepping onto the momentum that's going to take you there. But if you don't know what it is that you want, think about it and make a decision. And this is the thing, sometimes we readers can think that they ought to know everything. But sometimes you have to give the questioner homework. So if the Fool comes up, maybe you say, okay, what do you want? And they say, I don't really know what I want. And you say, okay, your homework is figure out what you actually want to do, or where you want to go, or what direction you want to go in. And I'm not going to tell you, because it's better if you figure it out for yourself. You could always pick a card, and in the light of the card that you choose at random, you could tell them what direction they ought to go in. But you know what it's like. If you discover something for yourself, you believe it better, you believe it more. You know you're connected with it, so you're more likely to stick with it. So there are advantages in the questioner thinking and deciding and being inspired and coming up with their own answer to the question of what do you want, or what direction do you want to go in. So that can be what the Fool represents, the need to know, or the desire to do something big, whatever big might mean. But the reader says, this is the scenario that you're in. it's time to make a decision. Or if you know what the decision is, think about the ups and downs that there will be and figure out what you're going to do to get you up, and figure out what your likely action will be if you're going down, how you're going to start going back up again. And that's your homework. That's what you say to the questioner. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. I meant to say this. Okay, if you sign up for the newsletter at dynamictarot.com, the next newsletter is going to give you information about the astrology courses that I'm putting online soon. And this is because I'm still saying don't combine astrology and the tarot, but if you're interested in astrology, you ought to have some decent starting points. And that's what I'm going to give you in the courses, the free courses that will be there. That's it for the moment. Tomorrow, another card. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.